Greetings, my fellow gamers. It is I, Wraith King, and today we have a new hero, a support hero. Never have I been so mesmerized by nature as it unfolds itself to me as a beautiful flower. A rare sight seen by many eyes, but so few can call the flower true love. So much beauty. Please be the greatest character in the game, so I have an excuse to put you on my team. Please! Her passive apparently is impossible to translate because my computer is just puzzled at it. It doesn't want to translate anything, so most of it I had to try my best to translate myself, and that was pretty much impossible. But from what it looks like, she gives all allies immunity to freeze and sleep. And she gives 3 abnormal reflections to everybody, and that's actually pretty good. This is where I got completely ticked off at my phone because I just didn't want to translate this at all. So I said, you know what, I have to try my best to translate it the best way I can. And from what it looks like, I think it says she reduces the effect of enemy abilities. I could be very wrong about that though. So the best way for me to figure this out is I have to test her out on the field. But as for everything else, she has a 3,000 point shield, and she reduces all damage for all allies by 50%. As the first support hero in the special hero list, I really was expecting some overpowered here. And maybe I am missing something overpowered with her passive that I just didn't translate correctly. And that is a possibility, so I would love to test her out someday. But alright, let's take a look at her first active ability. My first impression of this wasn't very good, but after I thought about it for quite a while, I said, you know what, this is actually going to be a very powerful ability, because again, critical hit, it doesn't pierce, but that critical hit is deadly, especially when you have a debuff of any kind. What she does is she targets all enemies with 70% magic damage 3 times. She reduces their buff duration by 3 turns, and critical hit will be applied. This can hit very, very hard. That is a very aggressive ability for a support, but I've seen supports with aggressive abilities before, so it's not entirely a surprise, but a pleasant one, actually, because that just means she's a little more useful on your team as a character. And Karen, she kind of struggled with that. She had 2 support abilities, and she has a supportive awakening skill, so she struggles with aggression. So it's good to have a support hero that has a little bit of aggression in there. But alright, let's take a look at her second active. Now, what this does seems pretty strong, actually. She increases the total damage of all allies by 60% for 4 turns, and gives support by attribute. As for the enemy team, this is the part where I almost broke my phone because the translation would not translate correctly at all. I've spent hours trying to translate less than a sentence, and it always translated to something stupid. I literally almost broke my phone. What it's trying to say is, by the number of enemy units alive, the enemy's buffs are reduced by that much. So pretty much a debuff, an AoE debuff, because it said she does this 2 times. That is pretty strong if that's true. That is very strong if that translation is correct. But as for most of these things, I truthfully just want to test her out, because I don't trust my translation app, and most of the time when I translate things myself, it's not always that accurate, but it usually ends up being right. But I'd still like to test her out myself. Let's take a look at her awakened ability. What she does here is she grants a resurrection decision to a friendly ally. In addition, she regenerates all of her allies' vitality to 100% of her magic power, and she gives all allies the vitality effect for 4 turns by 60% of her magic power. And this charges much faster than other awakening gauges. So that's different. Very, very different. I can imagine that being pretty strong. She's a very different hero. Very different. I still have to test her out myself to see if she's really, really good. But by the looks of it, she she'd do pretty good on a mage team. Definitely. That was pretty cool. That was beautiful. Let's see what our awakening skill looks like. That is quite similar to the way I end my videos. Fascinating. If you don't know what I mean, just wait until the end of my video. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. But you know what? That was really cool. I really like that animation. She is beautiful. I love her a lot. A lot, a lot. I definitely will put her on my team, and I will try to get her. Right now, I have 260 gems. I don't have any more in my inbox. We're gonna try to get her now. Let's see if we can get her, my fellow gamers. Cross your fingers! Who we got? Who we got? Who we got? Wait, are you serious? Are you serious? Man, if you appeared just a few days earlier, I would have awakened you. That's ridiculous, because I just awakened Kyle. I was gonna awaken Sylvester, but I didn't have him. I was like, you know what? I'm probably not gonna get him anytime soon, so you know what? I'm just gonna awaken Kyle. But no! Now he appears right after I awaken Kyle. Ha ha ha! Very funny game. That's all the time I have left for this video, my fellow gamers. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember to leave a like, comment, and please do subscribe. I love playing Seven Knights. I love reviewing every new hero that is released. And I love playing RPG games of all types, so look forward to those. But in the meantime, take it easy for me, and have a blessed day. Bye.